Hello there, my name is Wokianaru, and welcome back for another round of Garden Story. There's a spider web in the way. So, we are still on our way to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you have not yet, please hit that sub button. I know we can make it. It feels like we can do it with just a little bit of a push, share it with your friends and whatnot. We can make that goal. However, back to Garden Story. So last time we, basically we went around Winterglade. We, were working on cleaning up the place, getting people happy and all that good stuff. Oh, I think I have to be out here. I think what's probably going to happen is more than likely I will have to go into... Yep. I have to find Mandy within the mists. That is our goal now, is to find Mandy. I knew it would happen at some point. Group of Rod have cut off the guards from the west of Winterglade. Please clear them out of Twilight Patty. A few chimneys and misty clearing need to be repaired. They can be thermally resealed with tombstone. Town is growing cold. We need supplies to replenish our kindling. 4 fat wood delivered to a forge box would go a long way. Okay, so I know where to get some of that stuff. There's some tombstone up here. Oh, so I did look into because I was just so curious. We'll go into the mists again today. But I'll just have to see if I can find him. There is a character within there. He's just kind of there. He's, you know, hiding amongst the stuff because he's an Easter egg. Actually, he's an Easter egg of one of the devs. Who I'm trying to remember what they named him. He is a broccoli. I do remember that he is a broccoli. It has something to do with broccoli. I'll have to look it up because I'm like, I was just randomly looking one day. I forget you can do power moves. Is there more tombstone up here? No, but they've got plenty of eggshells now. Know what it wants for that damage type. Come within a range of Conquered. What is that? Is that this? No. I think I have all the damage types. I guess I don't. I don't technically have all the damage types. What is the... That's not it either. What is it? What is... It's like a little swirly... I feel like it's got something to do with poison. Am I gonna get a rot weapon? Ooh. I think I might get a rot weapon. That would be cool. Yeah, I think that seems like a highly likely chance. But it wouldn't make too much sense. Unless like Mandy gives me something. 'Cause for one, it's just we've not come across the, like, this is the final area as far as we know, unless it's gonna pull like a Five Nights at Freddy's or some crap and go, oh wait, there's one more. There's one more area, one more night, which is highly likely. It's always likely in a game. the best thing to expect from a game is to basically say, I don't know what's gonna happen. You can think that you know what's gonna happen, but you don't. You never know what's gonna happen. That's why I love video games. I can guess all day. Sometimes you'll be right. I'll give people that. Sometimes you'll be right. But sometimes you're not. Sometimes you just... But, however, there is the case of, everyone does always go into sorts like games and whatnot with expectations. Actually, you know what? I will say, I try my hardest to not go into too many games with expectations. Not high or low, just like any expectations at all. Because I find that, for one, that sets room for, you know, disappointment. But also, it adds to the excitement, you know? If I don't know what's gonna happen, I mean, I'll read, so I do read generally when I'm adding things to my list. I'll read descriptions, and I love when descriptions are so minimal, or they're just enough to give you just enough of an idea to go, yeah, there's like stuff's gonna happen. This is a like horrifying game, or this, you know, does whatever. I do like those because you want that suspense. Apparently that's just not for everyone. I know that's for me. I love it. I love it when I like play a game, and I love going in blind. Absolutely love it. Because it's one of those, if you don't have any true expectations. That's why some game series are a little bit hard to play, in my opinion. And how I question how some game series have gone on as long as they have. They always have to pull new innovations for said game series, like for different game series and whatnot. Because otherwise, you're just gonna have the same thing over and over and over and over again, and that's just boring. I'll have to see if I can find that guy. He's like, his name's like Broccolini something. Yeah, no, he's literally a broccoli in a hat. Ow. Like, I swear, it's always those little guys. Always those little guys. Oh, hello. Those weren't doing anything before. East. We have directions? Wait. I don't have directions. I have hints. It's telling me to go east. So we gotta go to the little thing each time and see what where it tells us to go. Because that's what it's doing, it's giving us hints. I'm sorry, buddy, you don't have the correct damage type. I'd love to see if I can find him again. Because he was just kind of up in one of the corners, and in an area you can't reach. Very specifically designed to make sure you can't reach him. Because he's an Easter egg. It's one of those. If you, they've been putting Easter eggs in games forever. And not just, like, games, movies, and everything. See? They're hints. They're hints as to where I need to go to find Mandy. Where is the broccoli man? Maybe he's not an assured thing every time. Haha! I remembered I have a shield. Dopey. Do it. Do it. Yeah, maybe maybe you don't find him every time. Maybe he is just you see him every once in a while. Yeah, because last time I saw him, he was down in this, like, southern corner, but I don't know if I could describe the area he was at south. Oh, I've got to go back. But, like, because they basically, it seems they repeat some of the areas. They repeat the areas. You go into different areas, but, like, there's, like, a handful of areas. There's, 10 different areas that the devs made that they were like, okay, then they'll, shooting your own guy? Oh, that's so mean. Oh, I'm getting damaged. How am I getting damaged from that? What is my... Stop that! That's the crappy thing with the mists. Is you can never truly... You can't know. East. Am I inputting a cheat code or something to find Mandy? I love this game because they're like, some things have, actual names. Concord, he has, his own name. There's Mandy and whatever. And then you've got Plum. You've got things that are basically, you are whatever, your name is whatever you are. You're a radish? Your name more than likely is Radish. Wait, what? Why is there one up there? Pardon? That's weird. I'm not seeing the broccoli man anymore. I'd love to see him again, though. Despite just being like, it's like catching a glimpse of Bigfoot, basically. Oh my god, you know what's gonna be funny? Mandy will have no idea who I am. North. She'll be like, what is a grape doing here? Oh, this is different. Mandy! Hi, so you're the one prancing around the mists, Concord. Please, proceed north. I've been waiting for quite a while. Is she a ghost? Whoa! Mist Temple added to your map. You found me, Concord. My true self. I've sat here for so many months, years, thriving off of the mists itself. There and only there do this forest clouds part for but a single beam of light. Here in the grove's most clouded forest, I continue to find clarity. It is a mental landscape born directly from the grove. That's crazy. Oh my god! It's all the Guardians past. And there's multiple spots missing because of me, because of Plum, and Mandy, she's rooted there. So that's blue. Here in the mists, the borders of the soul and soil are blurred. It is a mental landscape born directly from the grove. I don't remember your name. I'm sorry. The grove is forgetting the waking world. Its stories, dreams, memories are poured into the mists. Only here in this form can I consume them, remember them, before they are forever lost. But where the island spirit has ceased, its husk is bent to consume the mana sustained it for so long. I don't remember all their names, but oh my god, this is so cool. Natural forces seek to finally lay the island's center to rest, but ultimately cannot. The rot rose to challenge the grove, but like many other creatures, cannot hold enough dew to communicate with us. Still, their cause is just, and though their aggression can be perilous, we have no choice but to aid them. Until we part the grove from this supernatural phenomena, the rot will only grow more restless. A perilous conquest, too great for Plum, sadly. I need a worthy guardian to help carry out my plans. Every day, I miss my friends. The other guardians, if they were here, I often wonder what they'd say. Now all I can do is remember them, speak their stories through them, so they may never be forgotten. But I can see them within you, Concord. You two have looked to the past to seek the way forward. I see you, Concord. Though you may not know it, your spirit shines even brighter than mine. I implore you, Concord, come to me and accept this quest. Okay, Mandy. My true body will never move from that spot, but I can still help you. Using my knowledge, the Grove's memories, and the stories of Guardians past, I have divined our path to safety. It won't be easy, though. Please, Concord, approach my body and grasp my foliage. What I give to you can only be taken. Past the thick fog, this mysterious plant glimmers, beckoning to Concord. At the top, a gnarled branch sticks out. It's a divining rod. Concord holds the small clutch firmly. They feel a familiar connection to the plant. Concord feels briefly comforted within the depths of the forest. Pluck it? The branch resists at first, but quickly gives way to Concord's pull. Bro! I thought it was gonna be like a divining rod or something I could use to find my way amidst things. No, I got a new weapon. So that there is Mandy. So Mandy's still very much alive. Not everything the Grove shared with me can be put into words, but I have tried, shaping the very nature of my body towards this pursuit. The silver sword is the legacy of courage we strive to keep alive. The Grove's courage. As strong as you may be, the rot will persevere. In the face of this blockage, the Grove and I can be of help. So long as we hold the Grove's mana, we're forever intertwined. The sea folk, the frogs, the greenlings, even the rot, we are all of the Grove. To inherit the Grove's will is to self-realize our truest, brightest selves. The rot is formidable. strong. Only by harnessing my body's natural energy can we cut through the thickest rot. You will find rotted entrances only the silver sword can unlock. Show me you can use the blade, Conquered, and strike through the gate ahead. Yes, ma'am. Whoa, what are these things? The ruins of the Mist's previous inhabitants. Who knows where they are now? In haste, they mended the grove's wound with their technology, but it was too late. Long did they search for a way to correct this mortal mistake, searching in all the wrong places. The relics required to bypass the structure are lost, but perhaps you can retrieve them. Take me, the Silver Sword, bring me back to Plum. They may not recognize it at first. It's been a long time, but they'll know what it means and what I've done to myself. There's still much work to be done. I only hope this shows Ledidi how committed I am to this path. Ledidi carries the dreams of the old guardians with them. I hope they're not burdened by our old guilt. If only I had departed to the mists on better terms. Here, time does not move for me. Here, the water is hold of my memories, contained and constant. Now I only think of the time I could have spent outside this lonely forest. Go, Conquered, back to the Winter Glade. I may not enjoy my seclusion as much as I used to, yet still I need more time to be to myself. Was Mandy reaching out to me? Every so often, we would get a message. We'd complete an area and we'd get a message from someone. We don't know who. I don't know if that's... Conquered, you're back. That's the longest you've ever been in the mists. Oh, thank the Grove. I was about to get ready to go in after you. Someone's got a different air about them. You met Mandy, didn't you? But it's more than that. It's like they're here with us. Amazing! Even I can feel Mandy's energy powers in it. Mandy's energy powers it. So this is why they couldn't come back. It's hard for me to even come to terms with the existence of such a weapon, a silver sword. It gleams with the sun's energy, just as Mandy did. Radiant, it truly is my Mandy. Aww. Is this what's become of them? Surely their spirit lies elsewhere. Still more work then, after all this time. Well, it's good to know that while their body is here, their spirit still dances in the mist. I miss my old friends so much. But they were never one to rest for long. I trust their work will be long and fruitful. I know you've been in the mist for a while. You could do with some rest, I can tell. But when you've got time, me and Ledidi in the library. We've got some talking to do. That's crazy. That full on means that for the longest time, there was literally only one guardian. Like, Mandy was doing her work within the mists, basically gathering her energy and, you know, powering the silver sword. But until Plum came and, you know, basically said, hey, you've got work to do. He... Oh. Creates a line of thorns, ooh. I think that's worth it. But, she was there basically doing that. So Plum was on his own as a guardian. And the rest of these people who, you know, aren't used to that sort of work were just trying their best. Like, this cute little game gained a lot more weight. Like, it very, very suddenly gained a lot more weight. We're gonna save the silver sword. The silver sword certainly seems like you use it when, only when you need to. Oh. Oh, so now I can bounce back and forth in areas. I can, well, because I can teleport. Ooh. Need more sap. I wonder if once I've finished the game, if I'll be able to, like, once I've finished the main storyline here, if I'll be able to still go about doing things, you know? Basically helping the people rebuild and do all those sorts of things that they need us to do. Because, I mean, yeah, Conquered, he's basically got chosen up to fight, but he's also, that's one of the biggest things he does, is he doesn't just fight, he helps people. It's kind of amusing because you think of the knights of old, those sorts of people. They weren't. That was like, it wasn't just a position of like, I'm here to, you know, fight evil and do whatever my, you know, whoever I serve tells me to do. You're also a symbol of, like, hope. That's the same thing that's happened with superheroes and, like, all these other, you know, characters throughout history. I'm getting really deep now. But it's true. It's true. That's, like, the whole thing. My eyes have been opened by a little grape. I've just had like an epiphany, guys. Just full on. And my brain's now like trying to process these things that I'm currently thinking about, while also it's like you need to make content while you're doing this, while you're sitting here thinking about things. One of my, I've probably brought it up in the past, or I haven't, who knows, but one of my, if not my favorite author of all time is J.R.R. Tolkien. Absolutely love Tolkien. And, you know, one of the, like, biggest messages that a person can receive from within, like from things such as the Lord of the Rings, is that it's the small things that, you know, make a difference. Because that's literally the message that he goes with, because like even Gandalf says it. I'm just like baffled right now. I'm like having issues talking because I'm literally like just, I don't know. Wait, so does that mean what does that mean then? If not that, then what? Okay. I have all the damage types. That was like my last hope for... What does it mean? I've tried everything on that thing. Yeah, I, for the life of me, could not think. What does it want? Like, I'm overthinking this now, I feel like. I've used everything in my arsenal. And yet it remains unfazed. What is that? Mist liquid combined with plants from the grove, reducing stamina cost and charge time. Ooh. Sounds interesting. You know where I want to go, though? I want to go home. Oh, I can't. Winterglade waypoints are, you know what? They're like a different color. I just noticed that they are a different color than everything. Cause I was gonna go home and like make my, like, improve my sword and whatnot, but no, I can't. Concord, how have you been? Thanks for coming to check up on me. I'm still recovering, but I'm sure I'll be able to help you out soon. God, that's so sad. When we first met Plum, he was a little bit, you know, he was still kind of like in his, he seemed strong and, you know, resilient. and he was carrying his spade. He wasn't like he is now, where he's relying on a cane. I'm sad. I keep making myself sad. Wish I'd stop doing that. How do I overthink things like that? It's just my question. I overthink myself into these situations. Little ditty. When Mandy first came to me, I was cautiously optimistic to help them. Guardian Mandy, unlike the other Greenlings, comes from a people before us. Their ruins are the foundation of the mists. We were born from the kindergarten. Mandy was born from Winterglade's frosty forest. To us, Mandy is more than a guardian. They were a piece of a world we wanted to remember. After the other guardians were lost on their voyage, the thought of losing them jaded me to the ways of guardians. And in a way, Mandy is still lost. But even I can tell Mandy's spirit shines from the blade like pure sunlight. So long as you hold the silver sword and tread the mists, you'll be our thread to Guardian Mandy. The village elders and the other guardians have known the Rot's intentions for some time now, ever since oozes congealed at the grove's roots. The grove is dying, and it's has been for a very long time, hasn't it? But we knew many people would not really accept that something like the grove is an active, silent decay. Yet the rot will only consume the withering. It is attempting to complete a cycle of life that is foreign to us. Thanks to its abundance of mana, the grove has lived many lifetimes. Until recently, the grove itself has played a large vocal role in the development of life here. Fitting that we should now carry its legacy on and tend to the island ourselves. Thankfully, we still have time. The same giant creatures that plague our island prevent the Rot's entry into the grove's heart. You fought them all, haven't you? Not always the aggressive beasts they are now, especially in Autumn Town. Long ago, these creatures looked very different. They were given pieces of the island's life source by Mandy's people. It seems that the hope was to propagate our mana and grow it, like we grow crops. Unsuccessful, yet these benevolent and helpful giants were allowed to covet their mana. As the rot continues to gnaw at the grove, however, even these gentle giants have been corrupted. So long as the shards of dew are held away from the grove's center, the rot will not congeal there properly. You must help them. The town leaders will be opening up the grove for you, Concord. How and when you retrieve the other town shards is up to you, but we need you to journey and retrieve all three. You can use the silver sword to reach new places and vanquish whatever holds the rot's attention. It is a solemn task, assuredly, but we have faith in your ability. Rest up. It'd be nice to hold on to our new guardian for a day longer. I had my doubts, but objectively speaking, anyone can see you are our best path forward. Tomorrow, head westward to Belro, and Tarang will see you back in the hamlet's warm climate. That was crazy, considering Ladiddy just literally was like, hey man. Because Ladiddy is, from the moment we met them, has been kind of like a little bit difficult to get along with, is probably the best way to put it. They're not like super open or anything like that, but now they're like, they've seen like true, like the true need for Concord and for, you know, everything. I didn't realize I had two of Plum. We still don't know that Guardian. Who is that Guardian? Okay, so we had Blue, we had Cayenne. That makes sense, Cayenne. Alio, who was like the harvest. Mandy. New Mandy. I don't know who that is. Hop. So somewhere in Kane, somewhere there is another statue that we have not reached. But that's kind of crazy knowing now that Mandy is literally, she is, so yeah, we have our village elders and whatnot, and we have our elder people that we don't know how long they've been here. We don't know how old they are. Like, they don't give us really a time frame, but they literally, Mandy is a being from another time. She was here before everyone that's currently here. She was here in, like, the last age of the world. Holy moly. But yeah, she was here in the last age of, like, the world, so she's a completely different, you know, being than we've ever met. Which is pretty cool, honestly. The fact that she's, like... That's why we're connecting to her, you know, not physically. That's why she's not, you know, running around doing adventures with us. That's why she's more of, like, acting as a sort of spiritual guide, you know? The funny, so it sounds like Ladiddy, though, wants to help. He doesn't want to, you know, me to go find the biggest and baddest of all the rot and, you know, take it down. No, he wants to help. He wants us to get back to the way things apparently at one point were, where we had some form of, not necessarily alliance, but agreement. And not, I guess agreement's not the right word either. But we just kind of lived together, you know? We lived in a sort of harmonious state. Or we at least were trying to do so. Which means, like, the fact that I'm getting to the point where it's like, this one character, I'm seeing depth in this one little character. either means that I just overthink things way too much, or the game devs did a really, really, really good job. Because he's like, we think it can work. We can get to that harmonious state of, you know, shared mana. Because it sounds like, you know, the world has, of course, gone through, you know, multiple eras of change. And I mean, that's what happened with Earth's history. We've gone through many years of different changes from different things. But the fact that a little game like this can teach that or bring out those sorts of thoughts is kind of crazy to me. Because it's like, wait a minute. I'm having existential thoughts about a game where I play as a grape fighting little goo guys. What is happening? Oh. A warmth in winter. Oh, that's cool. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what that thing is. I'd love to learn what that thing is. Ooh. The Founding. In the early days, no one wished to live near the mists. A few outcasts felt their calling east of Spring Hamlet, where the rain froze to ice. At first, they focused only on providing warmth and sustainability to the region. Grand thermal ducts and forges laid new paths into the once frosty foundations of the glade. After the Guardians left the grove and never returned, the morale of our people waned. We chose to once again restore Winterglade to a closed community, intent on preserving our security and tradition in a new age of strife. Oh. And I learned about the snowcaps. The rod originally had difficulty congealing in a cold climate. Recently, they have adapted to the snow, utilizing the otherworldly properties of the mists. Rod, who are able to producing their own crystal, walk the mists and snows with relative ease, like the Guardians. What's that? Bookish cone hat. This game, man. I feel like it needs a lot more love. Like, it definitely needs a lot more love than it's currently got. Because, like I said, for one of those things where you're like, you have a guy that's like, oh, at first you see the whole, I don't really like you, but then you realize, yeah, he does. He's just, when you can have such intricate characters, man. It's just great writing. It's just wonderful writing. I'm gonna like have to contact the developers and be like, your guys' game made me feel, made me think contemplate. Because it really did, it started off as hee hee hoo hoo, funny game about a great fighting, goose to, you know, save the world, but then it became so much more. Which, I mean, I guess is like any game dev's hope. Is that their, like, game reaches people. I feel we may not be drawing near the end, per se, because it does feel like we still have because we still have to go to 3 different locations and collect these shards, that are required. Which seems like somewhat boss fight material. But I don't know. I don't know if I would say necessarily. It's like I feel like we fought the bosses, you know? And the funny thing is, like I said, you have like Lediddy who seems like he wants the fighting to be over. Game about a grape, man. Game about a grape. Like I said, think about it this way. If a game, a book, anything like that, you know, some form of media that you take in, the painting, anything you sort of take in makes you think, then the creator did an excellent job. Oh, I need, you know what? I've got 2 lumps that I gotta go fight. I was thinking about going back into the mists. Will it be easier for me to go back into the mists now? Like, can I traverse the mists with ease? Yeah, now the fact that I've got Mandy, because I still need a sap, and I know there's trees in there. But now that I've got Mandy helping me out, can I in fact go in and... Hello. Guardian, Mandy's spirit, you touched it in the mists, didn't you? I can tell, just from your eyes' sparkle. Pretty inspiring, even to an old greenling like me. It would seem Plum and I are of the same mind. You might be exactly the grove. You might be exactly what the grove needed. It's hard to see a guardian down on their luck, but I know Plum, yearning for progress still. I can make a small present for them, but it warrants your assistance. Deep within our dew-laden waters grows a kelp that blooms under moonlight. Bring me 6 of them, and I may continue with Plum's gift. I can do that. Also, what's that? Oh. Oh, no, no, no. I'm sorry. I've got moon kelp. I was kind of holding on to it a little bit selfishly. I think I have enough. Sit there and take it in for a minute, guys. Just perhaps young Concord has returned with the moon kelp I need. Yes, I have. I've got a jar standing by that needs a finishing touch. Grand, with this I can make something for Plum. I come from a line of dew keepers. You know, Marseille and Spring Hamlet, right? Back in the day, when we were emboldened by guardians, we shared a lot of trades with each other. I'm glad someone like you is running around the grove. Makes me hopeful for the future. Nowadays, dew is seasoned for various uses, but at its beginning, we just did it for fun. This is a unique dew we used to make for special occasions. No one really makes this anymore. But for an oldie like Plum, I'm sure it'll just lift their spirits. Go on now, take it to them, before it gets too cold. Okay. And Plum should be just down here. Hello, Plum. Concord, how... Say that dew in your bag. It wouldn't happen to be ceremonial dew, would it? Ollie sent you here with this. We used to drink it all the time back in the day. You probably wouldn't like it. It's an acquired taste. Those were great days, Concord. The rot wasn't around, and all we did was foster goodwill. It's nice to know there are others who still remember the old traditions. Leave it to the winter glade to remember. I really do miss the old times, but it's all different now, isn't it? Now Tiny Concord is taking care of me. I could get used to this, honestly. Feels nice just to rest for a bit. I've been so busy for so long. Thank you, Concord. I wasn't able to find many things in the mists, but you might like this little trinket I found. Old world leaf. Oh, I love these. I'll be sure to nurse on this dew for a while. Who knows when Ollie will be able to make another batch. If I bring him more moon kelp, can he do it? Yeah, and I think I've brought this up before. Concord appears to be in a sense, he's like a child of war. He was born of war times. All he knows is war. So that's just what he does, which is sad. Again, that's another thing that's getting me thinking. I know many nowadays, honestly, everyone nowadays, there's no, I can't really think of anyone alive that, well, that came from too long of a time of peace. I mean, yeah, there were some bits, but everyone in this planet has seen it. Or has not necessarily seen the effects of it, or seen, you know, had it around their entire life. But I could have sworn there was some stumps in here. Maybe there's not. It's fine if there's not. Because this is definitely one of those things that makes you go, how old are some of the, like, older greenlings and frogs and whatnot? We don't know. No clue. They were here long enough ago to see the Guardians leave. I think that is helping them. I was about to ask if, technically, because the way they have it written is that the greenlings, or not the rot with the crystals and whatnot, they're the ones that have developed to, like, basically tap into the mists and use it for their own to, like, help themselves. But we've not really discussed whether or not what would happen to the, like, them if we just, you know, broke them. Like, I mean, but there's some of them that are around. There's some of the rot that are still around that don't have, like, just seem like normal rot, you know? They're not the extra special ones that have the crystals and whatnot. They're not the special rot of the area. I wonder... 'cause I don't have any... Conquered. Stuck up on dew if you need to. I've got a fresh batch ready for you. Designed for colder climates. So does it... Oh, I just realized they're little coolers. I'm trying to offload some of this stuff, but I also need sap. So I'm having issues finding sap. I need literally one sap to finish this day's task. because I hate leaving the tasks undone. Kolu, come, I've got some goods for purchase. And if you are needing to offload any of your harvest, I have the finances. Yes, I do need to unload some things. Kolu, thank you. Oh, he's got hammer preservation. Ooh. He's crying because he just ran directly into that forge box. So he was shooting it very specifically at the others. I thought we were supposed to be able to grow these. It said you were supposed to be able to, like, in the beginning, we were supposed to be able to grow those, like, to the point that they had moss. Oh, man. I'm not going to accomplish that daily task. Letting down the entire world. Okay, you know what? I've got to end this one here. I think in the next one, we'll start going about, going and getting those, pieces that we need. Let's see real quick. So I think he fixed this bridge. Where does this go? I'm just curious. Oh! Bro! That's so cool. So he just straight up returned me back to... That's awesome. I, however, am going to end this one here. So like I said, we're still on our way to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. This game is absolutely wonderful. I will probably try and message the makers of this game just because I want to be like, you guys made an awesome game. Thank you. I'm not even done with it. However, I'm all out of time for this video. If you like this one, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.